Cuddles the Comfort Doll was created to help people with their problems. Now he's the problem. Buttons the Bear lost a lucrative corporate sponsorship for reasons of moral turpitude. Bill the Ventriloquist Dummy has had 58 partners die in unlikely accidents. Rocko the Dog was a sidekick in a children's TV show until one day he snapped. Prison didn't help, and now in one last desperate stab at rehabilitation, they've been placed in a halfway house. A home for puppets who kill.
I'm telling you, this is a documentary.
No, it's not. There are no planets of Amazon women with 3 breasts.
Well, there should be.
I'm with you there, brother.
All right, attention, guys. I have a few announcements to make. The toilet overflowed for the 4th time today. The oven is unusable because there's a big pile of melted rubber in there.
Well, in other words, my boots are finally warmed up.
And someone pooed in the laundry hamper.
Only because the toilet was backed up.
Okay, that's it. I am sick of being your slave. You guys are worse than when I first met you.
When you met me, I was an unrepentant, merciless killer. No, I see your point.
Can't this wait, Dan? We're just about to watch the giant tomato eat New York City.
Oh, well, maybe the tomato can cook and clean for you because I'm on strike. Is anyone even listening? Oh, fine. Good luck taking care of yourself because, frankly, I am out of here. Goodbye.
Anybody detect anything ominous in the way he said, "Good luck taking care of yourselves"?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't listening. Pass me a sandwich, will you, Buttons?
Yeah.
Well, my jack high beats your 9 high, so that's it, Buttons. You're into me for $2,000.
Can't we stop? We've been playing for 2 days straight.
No stopping. I'm on a roll, pal. Now deal.
Yeah, but I'm getting hungry. Isn't it about time for food?
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, look, because I'm ahead, I'll take care of the food. Hey, Dan, get us some food.
Rocko, I'm not sure he's here.
What? That's impossible. It's his job to look after us.
Yeah, I do have a vague recollection of him leaving in a huff.
Ooh. You know what this means? We may have to order takeout.
Well, that was fast.
Cop! I've got some bad news for you boys. I'm sorry to say we pulled a bloated corpse out of the river.
Cool. I'll get my hat.
We believe it may be one Dan Barlow found his ID in his pocket. Does he live here?
Yeah.
Well, does he look like this?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm afraid you must be mistaken. Dan doesn't have a head the size of a bloated basketball, and his skin isn't blue.
Yes, and Dan didn't have putrefying flesh peeling off his body.
Yeah, well, that's the effect of being in the river for 3 days.
Say, could I get a set of those? The definition is remarkable.
Did you guys report him missing?
No.
Hell, man, didn't you notice that he went out 3 days ago and he never came back?
Oh, sure. Everything is easy to spot in hindsight.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's an open and shut case. Death by misadventure. Sorry to be the one to break it to you, boys.
Did you hear that?
Dan is dead. This is terrible.
It couldn't be worse.
Oh, yeah, it could. He had a couple $100 in unpaid parking tickets. Break out your checkbooks, boys. We're not eating the loss on this one.
And so we say goodbye to Cousin Dan. To say he was a good man sounds too trite.
I always enjoy a good funeral. Something cheery and uplifting about them, don't you think?
But isn't it sad that Dan is dead?
At first, I thought it would be, until I saw the buffet table.
Yeah.
He was many things to many people.
Listen to all this crap.
Have you ever noticed at funerals how people bend over backwards to show how much they love the person who died? Huh?
Yes, it's beautiful. It's one of the things that holds us together as a decent society.
It's all bullshit. You think they were talking about Mother Teresa or something? Shh.
Okay, so if no one else has anything to add, if we could all just file out slowly.
Hey, pal.
Yes, Rocko?
I got something to add. I want to say that no one grieves for this man more than me.
It's a beautiful sentiment.
My one regret is I never held him in my arms and told him how much I cared. What the hell? It's never too late, huh? Here we go. I kissed this rotting corpse because I love the man. That's how much I care.
Dear God. You're defiling a corpse.
So what? Think I'm afraid of Dan's rotting body, his putrid remains, huh?
I'm calling security.
Call security, sister. Is it against the law to feel, huh? That's right. Hey, Rocko! You people want to see real devotion? Then watch as I mount this corpse in an ultimate act of grief.
This isn't Dan.
What?
The funeral parlor mixed him up with the other drowning victim down the hall.
You mean I've been making out with the corpse of someone I don't know?
Well, you certainly know him now.
Hey, Rocko, nice going.
Anyone could have made that mistake. All putrid corpses look the same. Lesson learned.
Excuse me, but that was in the worst possible taste. You are without a doubt the biggest horse's ass I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah? Well, we all have our way of expressing grief, lady. I'm gonna go get drunk.
I beg your pardon. Are you Rocko or Bill?
Who the hell are you?
I'm Mr. Portnoy, Dan Barlow's attorney. I'm here to invite you to the reading of the will.
That's a good one. Dan had a will.
I thought it only fair to tell you because all of you were mentioned.
What? To decide who gets the toaster oven or pickle forks?
He was worth $5 million.
What?
Impossible.
Through astute investment and penny pinching, he parlayed his measly pittance of a government wage into quite a sizable portfolio.
No shit.
Yes, well, I will see you at the reading later today. Bye-bye.
Wow. Can you believe it? We're mentioned in Dan's will. We're gonna be millionaires.
Hooray! We're rich! Yahoo! Dan is dead! Happy days are here again!
Yeah!
This could be the best funeral a guy could have! Boo-hoo, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming today. Come and join the rest of the group. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the reading of Mr. Barlow's will. Please be seated.
Hey, Aunt Bambi. I apologize for my behavior at the funeral. I was, sick with grief. I swear it'll never happen again.
Think no more of it. Grief makes us all do odd little things, Rocko.
Yes, it does.
Why, I was so upset at Dan's death, I shoplifted a purse at Walmart.
I know how you feel. I was once nervous about my high school prom, and I strangled the life out of a busload of German tourists.
Mr. Barlow thought it best for you to hear his will directly from him.
How you gonna do that, huh? A seance?
Not exactly.
Hi, guys. I'm dead, and this is my will. And no humping my corpse.
Talk about closing the barn door, huh?
I, Dan Barlow, being of sound mind and body, do hereby bequeath my entire fortune of $5 million to the most deserving people I know.
Yes, yes.
I leave it to the residents of this halfway house so they may improve their sorry lives.
Yes! All right!
What?
Yeah! In your face, lady. Ha! You got nothing.
Allow him to finish.
But first, you have to prove that you're deserving, and that's why I thought of this contest.
Contest?
The resident who can show that he loves me the most will win my entire fortune. The others will get nothing. So good luck.
No.
A contest? That bastard.
He can't be serious.
That's a novel idea, I must say.
Novel my ass. This is bullshit. He's fucking us from beyond the grave. Fuck.
Well, that was a funny turn of events. Dan was mad at us for being lazy, and now he's making us work for his money.
Yeah, that's a riot.
Well, may the best man win, which of course is me. Faking love is my specialty.
Well, there's one thing you won't have to fake.
And, what's that?
Your own death. Because I'm gonna do that for you.
It's against the rules to kill each other. Huh? If anyone dies under mysterious circumstances, the money goes to AIDS orphans.
AIDS orphans? Those greedy bastards get all the breaks.
Portnoy? What are you doing here?
As judge of this contest, I'm here to wish you well. May the best man win, etc. And to show you the score so far.
Score?
Everyone to the living room. Let's look at the tallies, shall we? Cuddles laid a wreath at Dan's grave site for 5 points. Buttons comforted Dan's family for 5 points. And Bill gave a 5-point toast to the deceased at the funeral.
Well, what about me? What about me, huh?
And lastly, Rocko, you desecrated Dan's corpse, minus 20 points. Well, keep working at it, fellas. Go out there and do loving things for Dan. I'll be watching.
Say, not too bad. Shouldn't take long to make short work of you chumps.
Yeah, dream on, pal. The only winner of this is gonna be me.
You guys can do what you want. I'm dropping out.
What?
Competing to show how much we love Dan is sick. I'm going on a hunger strike to protest this insanity.
Good. We'll come back in a month and pick up your emaciated corpse.
Well, wait a minute. Cuddles is right. It's beneath us to compete.
What?
Well, just think. I mean, if we don't compete, they'll have to declare a tie, and then we split the dough. We all win.
Say, that's a great idea.
What a mature attitude.
Put her there, pals.
Hey.
Good morning, happy campers.
Say, Rocko, I thought we'd agreed that none of us will compete.
Yeah, you know, I've never felt such cooperation between us.
Uh-huh. Well, just one little thing. Why did you take out a gushy ad in the newspaper?
Oh, that. It's simple. I figured if we weren't competing, I'd be able to pull way ahead.
You double-crossing bastard!
Nice sentiment, Rocko.
Thanks, Bill.
Not as nice as my 2-page tribute to Dan.
Damn you, Bill!
Please, go on. Your curses are music to my ears.
Bastard!
Bill, beautiful 2-page ad. 20 points. Buttons, a card to the family. 10 points.
Cool.
And Rocko, yours was the most tasteful display.
Well,
You leap ahead with 2,000 points.
what? You're a beautiful guy, Portnoy.
So are you, Rocko, old buddy.
How you enjoying your Porsche?
It's a smooth ride, baby.
Sure is.
Well, I'll see you guys later.
I gotta admit, you're clever, Rocko. We didn't see that one coming.
All's fair in love and war, Bill.
Yeah, too bad Portnoy isn't quite so clever.
Yeah, why's that?
He doesn't check under his hood.
Huh?
Oh, what's that? Sounds like it's at dead heat again.
Okay, Bill. You killed my boy. You want all-out war, pal? You got it. I will crush you in this contest. I don't care what it costs me.
Hey, guys, is this an emergency?
What?
Yeah.
Because Portnoy gave me this videotape to play in case of an emergency.
Hi, guys. It's me again. I hope you're getting along and this hasn't descended into some kind of insane Lord of the Flies thing. Of course it has. Probably some feeding frenzy of money madness, but don't worry, I have made allowances for that.
Allowances?
Huh?
In the event that anything happens to the judge, I've made arrangements for you guys to go on TV to compete for my love and let the viewing audience decide.
What?
The TV people will be in touch with you shortly, so good luck.
Welcome to Your Life is Fucked Up, the show that capitalizes on people's real life misfortune. Now, last week we watched two people mud wrestle for the last kidney in Southern Ontario. But this week, this show is a doozy, as we watch contestants vie to inherit Dan Barlow's fortune in a game we call Who Loves Dan Most? Now, the contestants will be putting on a public display of love for the deceased Dan, and you, the studio audience, will vote with your buzzers to tell that contestant you win or... Life is fucked up! Which means you're out of here. So, let's meet the potential beneficiaries of Dan's will. Rocko the Dog.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you.
Bill the Ventriloquist Dummy.
Oh, hi.
And Buttons the Bear.
Hi. Thanks. Thank you.
Stage one is a short speech, 25 words or less. What did Dan mean to me? Rocko.
What did Dan mean to me? Dan was the blood in my veins, the mercury in my thermometer, the cheese in my pierogi.
Oh, and that's 25 words. Bill.
What did Dan mean to me? Well, he was my link to sanity and honesty, charity, hope, goodness, Godhead, truth.
Oh, and that's 25 words from Bill. That was wonderful. It was over the top, but no confusing pierogi metaphor. Buttons.
Goodness? No. Hope. Mercury in my fish. Damn it. These guys have already said all the good shit.
Oh, time's up, and that's the end of round one, and it goes to Bill by a landslide.
Suckers.
We're moving on to part two, where Dan's mourners will show us through an artistic interpretation exactly how much they love Dan. Rocko?
Well, I've got a Las Vegas-style tribute to Dan's life.
Sounds promising.
I spared no expense. I've got dancing girls, production values. This thing is so over the top, it's going to make Elton John's appearance at Princess Di's funeral look tasteful and understated.
Okay. Well, Bill, what are you going to do to match that?
Oh, I hired a poet laureate to write a haiku poem about Dan.
Oh, I can hardly wait. But first, Buttons, how do you propose to show us that you love Dan most?
Well, that's simple, Alex. I made a touching film in Dan's name.
Well, let's get started. Let's take a look at our monitors.
Oh my God. This is nothing more than an exploitive porno flick.
Yeah.
This is how you show you love him?
Well, what says I love you more than having two Swedish models take turns tonguing my balls? This is for you, big guy. Enjoy.
Okay, well, let's see what the crowd says.
Life is fucked up!
Oh, the audience has spoken and you lose. I'm sorry, Buttons. Thanks for playing.
Dan Barlow is dead. The candle gutters and smokes. I cry to the night.
That was beautiful, Bill. Memorial haikus always make me cry.
You're buying this horse shit.
Try and top that, you fucker. Should have known. Everyone's a sucker for haiku.
Yeah, you watch, pal.
Okay, let's check and see how many points Bill gets. 300 points! That is going to be hard to beat, Rocko. You've got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, we'll see.
Won't you come back? Won't you please come back? Dad, won't you please come home? I really need it. Dad, won't you please come home?
Rocko pulls out all the stops with an orgy of over-the-top kitsch. Let's check those scores. What's that? Whoa. Okay, all right. We have a last-minute entry. Cuddles the Comfort Doll.
Huh? What the hell are you doing here, Cuddles?
I'm sick with food deprivation, but I'm going to use my last breath to defeat you assholes and stop the exploitation of Dan's honor.
Son of a bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is drama. Straight from his hospital bed, where he is literally wasting away. You cannot buy this kind of excitement. Cuddles, what are you going to do to win this crowd over and show that you love Dan most?
Nothing.
Nothing. What the hell's that about?
Real love is not about haikus or glitzy costumes. Real love is solid and true and eternal. I simply love Dan.
What a beautiful sentiment. Well, let's see what this crowd thinks.
Your life is fucked up!
Nope, they're not buying it.
What? Fuck you, you shallow bastards!
Rocco's act wins! Rocco, your act was shallow, sleazy, and insipid. In short, what's not to like? Congratulations, you win.
Thanks.
So how does it feel to inherit $5 million?
Empty. Pointless. Dan is dead. I'd give it all up in a second to see him again.
Hey, guys! Look who just came in.
Hi, fellas. Guess what? I'm alive.
What?
Yeah, I was mugged in the park, and the guy knocked me out and took my wallet and clothes, and then apparently drowned in the river.
But why didn't you come forward and tell us you were alive?
Well, I was going to, but then I thought maybe this was a good chance to test you, to see how you do on your own. And by the way, you all failed miserably.
What about me? I almost starved myself to death for you.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't get that at all.
Does this mean I don't get the $5 million?
Well, how can you if I'm still alive?
Yeah, right, yeah. Well, die, you...
With you.
Put those points on the board. The stove is unusual.
Julian.
I love peanut butter.
Portnoy.
What are you doing later? Dancing, weird shit.
Don't blow it.
Nice speech, Rocco. Too bad it didn't make any sense.
Fuck off, Bill. I have not yet begun to fight.
Oh, yeah? Well, you've sure begun to lose, loser.
Psycho.
Thanks.